Yo, we in the game, talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, you know we're blessed. Just a bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just a bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins. Every podcast episode, we bring the heat. Strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just a bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to Just the Bet Slips, where we promise you one thing and one thing only every single day. And that is to bring you the hot tips to help your bet slips. Everybody, we are here with the full cast of normal characters here today, minus Parker. He's just a bonus content filler here. But we love it when he comes on. So Parker, if you're live and you know out there and you want to jump in, dude. We miss you. But we're here for a fantastic day. Pat, Mr. 9-1 for the Cardinals at Busch Stadium since he started going. That record is only beat by me. The Phillies have never lost when I'm in Citizens Bank.
Oh, wow. That was pretty impressive.
I'm hoping that helps today because currently I'm in Citizens Bank Park. Rob, the professor, making money moves. We have Chris, who needs football back in the worst way, and Jen, who is in probably one of my least places I've ever seen, which is Citi Field. She misses the show, but she's back today. It's okay. I still love you because I'm hoping that is the scene of a big old hurt, which you will see that I am going to be talking about that in a little bit. But before we do that, let's get to the thing that makes sure we do not get sued, and that is the disclaimer. First off, we are not professional gamblers. This show is for fun and entertainment purposes only. Number two, please gamble responsibly and at your own risk. Do not gamble more than you can afford and only bet what you can afford to lose. And last but certainly not least, please, gambling can be addictive, so please seek the help if you need it. Utilize the resource 1-800-GAMBLER if gambling addiction has become a problem for you. And that is not just the sportsbook. That is the casino. That is the ponies. That is anywhere that you could be gambling, including water droplets down a window. If you find a problem with your gambling or you feel like it's getting out of control, please utilize the resource 1-800-GAMBLER. I cannot stress that enough. And also, don't just call the number to figure out whether the person on the other end of the phone is a male or a female. I'm not saying we've done that. I'm not saying we haven't done that. I'm just throwing that out there for the people. So one, gamble responsibly. We're not professional gamblers. Number two, please gamble responsibly and at your own risk. And number three, please utilize the resource 1-800-GAMBLER if it's become a problem for you. We're not affiliated with or sponsored by any specific sportbook, but we are sponsored by Nevin Eyewear. I think I'm the only one not rocking the Nevins with me today because all of mine are in my car because I rotate my pairs like they're going out of style because they never will, but I think they are. So go and get your Nevin. You can buy one, get two free utilizing our link. Now, if you've never utilized our link before, I'm going to show you how easy it is to do that. First, you are going to go to our X page. And as soon as you go to the profile, there it is. As soon as you go to the profile, right underneath all these fantastic names and things, you're going to see this link tree. As soon as you click on that, you're going to get taken right to here. And there it is, sponsor Nevin Eyewear. You click on that, and instantly when you go, bam, buy one, get any two pairs for free. And you also get 30% off if you only want one pair. Amazing sunglasses, great price. You can get polarized lens. All of them are polarized, but you can also get prescription pairs as well. You can shop for style. You can shop men and female. I think that might be a little sexist, but I don't care. You can do whatever you want and however you want. Amazing reviews, great stuff from Evan Eyewear. We appreciate them because they've loved us from day one, and that's what we're all about. Go and get your Nevin Eyewear today, utilizing that link. Tell them that Just the Bet Slip sent you, and you can get some amazing pairs at a great price here at Just the Bet Slips. We are also sponsored by Playvo and Player Profit and the best bet of the day brought to you by the Professor. And yes, if you use Playvo, aka Player Profit, it should be FKA, formerly known as Player Profit. They have a challenge system. You get a bankroll for a certain amount of cash. That's less than the bankroll. You go 10% profits to beat challenge 1, 15% profits to beat challenge 2 before you get 10% losses of your highest value, and you can take out 90% of your profit after you're doing that. If you utilize the code JTBS at checkout, you get 10% off of that package, so it makes it a little bit cheaper. It is a tough system, but when you do it and do it successfully, you can get the job done. Now, I will say, if you had followed when we started utilizing this best bet of the day, if you had followed it for the first 2 months, you would have beaten the challenge system because we were that hot on the best bet of the day. But the best bet of the day today from the Professor is.
Yeah, we're going Brandon Lowe, 2+ total bases at +100. He is 5 for 17 with 3 home runs and 4 extra bases hits versus Tyon lifetime. And the wind's not really a factor. It's only blowing out 2 miles an hour, but at least it's blowing out and not in. I personally think the Pirates are going to put up a decent amount of runs versus Tyon today. There's a lot of guys in this lineup that hit Tyon very well. Brandon Lowe is one of the 2 I like the most. And he's the one that had the most extra base hits versus him. I think that we might get a home run out of Lowe today, which you may or may not see on my last call. So 2 total bases feels easy for me. So at +100, we're taking Brandon Lowe, 2+ total bases.
Yes, absolutely. The Brandon Lowe 2+. I mean, the man's on fire. You also, I think Pat's probably got, he's on a drought, and he needs to catch fire because he's been on that drought. That's where I was trying to go. Pat, I know you shared something with us privately. I think you can, you're probably going to discuss in a little bit here.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Brandon Lowe is due. And he's just been due not to, like, he's been not fire to hit homers. He's been playing well, he's been hitting well, but he just hasn't left the yard. So 2+ total bases, and we'll get it done. But yes, the best bet of the day brought to you by Playvo, aka Player Profit. Just make sure you use that promo code JTBS at checkout, and you get that 10% off for telling them that we sent you. NXT, yes, we will get a big parlay. Jen's got a massive one that you might want to follow, so we'll get on to that. Next is the Performance Double of the day, brought to you by myself. Yes, current units are down because I haven't been giving you the best bet of the day, but today is Max Muncy, 2+ hits, runs, RBIs in the Dodgers money line at +130. And the reason why is Max Muncy is literally on fire. Over the last 2 weeks since the All-Star break, this man's hitting over 400. Over 400 since the All-Star break. And all he does is face right-handed pitching, and he absolutely destroys them. Guess who's on the hill for the Mets today, and guess which hand he calls his dominant hand? Oh, that would be Freddie Peralta, and he uses this hand right here. And I don't know if you know, it looks very similar to not his left hand, which means he's going to be throwing from the opposite side of the bump. Some would call them a northpawler because the lefties are southpawers. If you don't know the reason why they're that way, go look up the history of baseball stadiums and which way they faced before they had artificial lighting.
Do we have time for you to do that? Because I would love for you to get into that.
So it's literally they faced east. So lefty would face, they faced west. So like if you were the pitcher towards home would face west. So the lefty, if he's here,
Would be
west, south. So he would face the south. That's the reason why they're called southpawers.
That was cool. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, absolutely. But yes, that's the anatomy of stadiums, is that it would face out. So from the hitter's perspective, it would face east on like every old stadium pretty much before artificial lighting. That's neither here nor there. But yes, Max Muncy lifetime versus Freddie Peralta is 3 for 13, all extra base hits. So I'm expecting him to get a hit, if not more. And then if he hits and there's nobody on, he's in scoring position. And if not, then, like somebody's going to be on if somebody's on, and there's the RBI. So that's the reason I'm going 2+ hits, runs, RBI. You could do 2+ total bases. Jen, that's the reason why I told you to do 2+ total bases, because he's an extra base hitting machine versus Freddie Peralta. And the Dodgers are better than the Mets. Let's just not lie to ourselves. Let's not cookie coder it. So that's the reason why I'm hoping that at Citi Field today, it is an absolute massacre of the Mets. And I hope Max Muncy is a big part of that. So, yes, that is the performance double of the day, brought to you by the PD.
Not to mention Juan Soto's not playing, so, yeah, they're definitely going to get cooked.
Yeah, like, just,
You know how I know that? Because when I bet him for the long ball, he got walked twice, and then he pulled a hammy, and he's been out ever since. And I lost my bet.
The Mets aren't actually, like, standings-wise, the worst team in baseball, but they're the worst team in baseball. And
if you factor in how much they pay for their
exactly.
roster, they definitely are.
And the Dodgers are better than they were the last 2 years, where they've won back-to-back championships. And
when they get Scooball next year, they're going to be even better.
Well, it's the Dodgers are winning.
Those are things that we need not talk about.
I'm sorry. I just want to prepare everybody.
It's going to happen.
What, for the Dodgers to win the World Series, or for the Dodgers to get Scooball?
Both.
I'm okay with the former. I am not okay with the latter.
I agree, but who's going to spend more money on them?
Hopefully the CBA comes back and they have some sort of deterrent.
These owners aren't going to allow it.
No. The owners want the cap. The players don't.
Well, not all the owners do.
More owners want the cap.
The ones that have
the players do not want a cap at all.
The ones that have the most money, a.k.a. the most power, do not want it.
I would say there's only 5 teams that don't want a cap.
Right, and they're the ones with the most money in all of baseball.
And 3 of them are like, man, I don't really care.
If you have a lot of money like that and you don't want to own a sports team of some kind, I think you have something wrong with you. Just saying.
Also a very valid point. Next segment is the marquee matchup, and we should have known. Pat, what's going on in the marquee?
Lost yesterday because of who was it? It was Skeens and it was Shota. Of course, the Cubs screwed me.
Why did you even think about
Shota for a 6 Ks is wild work.
Well, I mean, the
6 Ks for 5 Ks is wild work.
Yes, Shota was the weak link there, but he pitched well against he had 9 strikeouts in 6 innings in his only start against the Pirates. That's neither here nor there, because even the one I was wrestling with that I didn't go with, that was even closer to even money, lost as well, so it didn't really matter. But anyway, I hit 2 of the alts, so that's why I'm still on the green. But that's not that bet, that's this bet. It is Gilbert and DeGrom. I bumped it up to 7 because if I did the regular 6, it was going to be minus like 145, I think. So I decided to bump it up to the 7. This hit the last time I did this. I don't even know. I don't think I was even on that show. I think that was a solo Rob show. But I hit the 7s the last. I think it was Wheeler and somebody. So I'm running it back, and I mean these guys, unlike Imanaga's, like who had the one start that tricked me into thinking he can get 6 again. That was again on me, but whatever. And this one is a little bit different. These 2 guys have Gilbert against Texas this season. It was earlier in the year. It was like the beginning of the season. 12 strikeouts in 11 and a third innings, and then DeGrom against Seattle has 9 strikeouts in 9 innings against against Seattle. So a little bit different there, but the guys are just strikeout machines. I mean, I went for both of them, actually all 4 pitchers that I'm covering today. I went back to the beginning of June for their strikeouts. So Gilbert, I think it's 7 starts for the 2 of them. 7 for Gilbert, 8 for DeGrom. Gilbert 10, 5, 7, 8, 10, 5, 8. And then DeGrom 6, 7, 9, 8, 9. I don't even have to get into it. These guys are very capable. I didn't look into the team strikeout stats for both Seattle and Texas. I believe if memory suits me, Seattle strikes out, I want to say, on the lower half or worst half of baseball, and I don't know where Texas is at. I could be wrong. Please don't quote me.
Seattle's bottom 10 in the league.
Thank you. Yeah, that's why I had a feeling last time I
Texas
saw
is somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, that's what I figured. So it's just going to come down to pitchers pitching, and I'm hoping that today this can get me just literally right at .03 to even. So that's what we're going for today.
You know, I love this one, by the way, and you'll see on the 750 Club because I did a strikeout ladder bet today for the 750 Club. But if only there was a document that we put out on the show that could have told you not to bet Shota.
I know.
Only if there was a list called the Dead to Me list that you could have looked at and seen, oh, wait, Shota's on the Dead to Me list. Maybe I should have bet him.
Whoa. In my only defense is, well, one, I don't like that list. Two,
you should love that list. That would have saved you money yesterday.
Well, that's fair. McLean is also on the list, is he not?
He's on that list because PD King doesn't like that he lost costs on the World Baseball Classic.
Correct.
Here's the deal. I just had this conversation with PD King yesterday, saying we probably should take him off, but he won't allow it because of the World Baseball Classic. Otherwise, I've been betting him too. I bet him yesterday too.
So then we just need to put in a stipulation with that.
Yeah. In this case, okay, you know what? I'm making history real quick, and then we can move on. Making history. First ever member of Pat's Dead to Me list. Shota even.
There you go.
I'm joining the club.
We'll highlight it in red since we all agree.
Yeah. Bold that.
We'll take that back. I think Jalen Duran's probably on that list too for you.
Oh yeah. He'll never get off that list.
When he ran so far away.
He can in the Z-League and then he'll be
by the way, today I do have a massive K parlay that you might want to and when I say massive, I mean not huge as an amount of people, as it's huge as an amount of strikeouts. So we'll get into that. Pat, you will have to contractually bet that, by the way. Contractually obligated. Long balls today, and Professor's going Nolan Arenado. I am contractually obligated to martingale Kyle Schwarber now because he's missed twice. So now I have to keep going until he hits one. So I'm taking Kyle Schwarber today, and so is Jick's picks. Jen, Rob, what's your reasoning for Nolan Arenado?
Yeah, so he is literally 6 for 12, batting .500 versus Mikolas with 3 home runs. The wind's blowing out just a little bit, 3 miles per hour to left field. And he has 2 home runs in his last 7 games. So he's been hitting home runs lately. He absolutely murders Mikolas. In fairness, a lot of people do. But he absolutely murders Miles Mikolas, and I think he goes deep again today. He's hit him half of his he's got a 500 batting average, and then half of those hits have been home runs. So let's see what we can do. Get Nolan on. Plus at 475, I love it.
Former teammates.
Yes, they are. I am going Schwarber. He is 1 for 4 with a dinger versus Will Warren in his career. The other 3 at bats were Ks though, so literally the 3 outcomes because he's walked twice, he has a homer, and he has 3 Ks. So literally 3 outcome Kyle Schwarber in play here against Will Warren today. Yeah.
Also, if you want to,
I do need to win. You're right, NXT.
If you want to pile on the shellacking of the Mets that we talked about, take Shohei today. He has 3 home runs versus Peralta.
Yeah, it's a bad play for that. But yes, that is only long balls, and hopefully Pablo Sanchez / Alfred Delia wills our people against Andy Frazier behind the toe in the rubber. Needs the win. Now, I mean, listen, I need a win bad after yesterday. I mean, I blanked them. So, yeah, it's tough. But we will get back into it. Next is the 750 Club. We are making money at 750 Club. There's one rule of Fight Clubs. You don't talk about it. There's one rule of the 750 Club is you tell every single person about it. Maybe not Paul Rudd. If you know, you know, for the real ones out there. But, yes, I am going to make Pat bet. That is 1,000% going to happen. There's one rule of Fight Clubs you don't talk about. There's one rule of 750 Club. You tell every single person about it. Rob, what are we telling the people today?
We're doing a big board ladder strikeout parlay. We've got
You don't know how funny this is, and I'm going to say it after. You don't know how funny this is.
But we've got Logan Gilbert 6+ strikeouts. He's at 6+ in 5 of his last 6 games. He has lots of strikeouts against this lineup. 5 guys. There's multiple guys with 5+ strikeouts against Logan Gilbert in this lineup. I think it was 5 different guys have 5+ strikeouts versus this man. Jacob DeGrom, 7+ strikeouts. He's in 4 of his last 5. He has a 33% K rate versus his lineup. He literally has 33 strikeouts and 99 at bats versus his lineup. Chris Sanchez, 8+ strikeouts. The Yankees, we've talked about a lot. They strike out around 9 times per 9 innings, and that is actually elevated to 9.67 over his last 3. And look, I know Sanchez has really been 7 for lately, but he was in a slump. I told you last time he was going to get 7. He was going to get out of his slump. He got 7. He got out of his slump. I think today's the day that he goes big. And then we've got Mizorowski, 9+ strikeouts. He has 27 strikeouts in the month of July and 3 starts, which is an average of 9 strikeouts. And he's going against the Rockies, who average it's like 8.7. It's just under 9. But again, it's Mizorowski, so it really doesn't matter who he's facing. He's facing a team that's in the bottom, like 12 in the league. Which shout out to the Rockies. They used to be the worst team for many years. Now they're like they've actually gotten closer to the middle of the pack this year, which is probably why their record's much better. But Mizorowski owns pretty much anybody he faces lately. So him for 9Ks. We got this. I got it plus 757. I had a 25% boost. Got it plus 946.
So here's the reason why that is hysterical. Absolutely. I want this on the record right now. Rob, you and I did not see your 750 club before. You and I did not talk about your 750 club at all before this, right?
Nope.
Pat, the bet that I am making you bet, you're going to take this bet. You're going to up every single one of those strikeouts by 3. Logan Gilbert for 9, DeGrom for 10, Sanchez for 11, and Mizorowski for 12.
Oh, Jesus.
So I'm gonna
That
have my
is
lawyer
the
check my-
monster thing.
I'll get back to you on that.
Is this not your signature on this line, sir?
AI, robots, you never know.
You said AI.
We're too broke to have auto pens around here.
Are you real, Cookie Monster? You'll have to remind me. You know what? I'll just do it right now.
It's Logan Gilbert for 9. I don't care how much you put it for because it's the bet on FanDuel, no free ads, is 151,102.
That's wild.
What?
So like me, because I'm an absolute savage, I put $2.50 on that bet for $3,700, almost $3,800. So put $1 on it. Who cares? Put 10 cents on it. I don't care.
Well,
It can really happen.
10 cents is $150.
Can
If
it
it
happen? Yes, it can happen. I agree.
It can absolutely happen. There's no
1,000%
doubt it can happen.
1,000% it can happen.
Now,
Do you want to know how those numbers came about? I literally maxed out.
Yes.
I maxed out everybody's strikeout total possible on FanDuel.
all right, got it.
Those are all 4 of those pitchers' maximum strikeout like odds on FanDuel is what I did.
This is absolute insanity, is what this is. By the way.
Hey, listen, if it hits, Vegas is all I'm saying. And then we're gonna take whatever's left after the plane tickets, and well, we're not gonna have to pay for hotel. Thanks, T Phrase. But whatever we have left, we're gonna throw it all on either red or black.
Black.
And we're gonna take a couple and put it on. We're gonna hedge. And we're gonna
So
take a
what we're
couple and
saying is
put it
we're
on
flying all
zeros.
the way to Vegas for about 5 minutes.
No. I have other Vegas money. I'm just saying this money.
Oh, gotcha.
All
You
right,
think
so
I'm
I
going to
don't know
Vegas
anything
without a
about
backup
baseball.
plan?
I don't know anything about baseball, but I'm going to do 7, 8, 9, and 10.
So just increase it by 1.
Yeah,
No,
once I figure out
that's-
how to bet it.
Listen, man.
Are there
no fun.
strikeouts thrown?
Yeah, just strikeouts.
Okay.
I got it. I'm doing
Just go to pitchers.
a buck to win $1,138. Let's go.
There you
I'll
go.
do
See,
7, 8, 9, 10.
listen, if it hits, great. If it doesn't, whatever. But take the 750 club for sure. I bet the 750 club too for the same amount of money that I bet my insane one. So if I hit for both of them,
This is what I'm
We'll
going
be
to say.
good.
If I hit this $1,100 tomorrow, my long ball, I'm putting $500 on it.
whoa, hold the walls up. Hold the walls up. What? Bet responsibly, everybody. Hold on. I gotta move. I want everybody to see something real quick. Bet responsibly. Please bet responsibly.
Other way. Pope the other way.
Wait,
Bet.
Other way. Other way.
Other way.
Yeah,
There you go.
point at the chat.
See, that's for y'all. I've got it the other way. I've got it down here. So it needs to be there
Yeah,
Yep.
for y'all.
yeah.
Yep.
So am I flipped? I'm flipped
Oh.
for you guys.
See,
Visual
are
effects.
you? Is Cookie Monster real? People are asking.
The people want to know.
Cookie.
There are a lot of Sanchez's who play baseball. Which one am I betting on?
There's only one Christopher.
Okay, Christopher.
There are a lot of Sanchez. There's a lot of Valdez's too.
This is
A lot of Valdez.
Martinez.
Alvarez.
A lot of Valdez.
Valdez.
Yes.
All right, put the
Sanchez.
slide back
Is
up.
Anything that ends in an EZ, there's a lot of them. Ramirez's.
That's true. Wow.
All right, put the slide back up real quick.
Let's go.
And
I had my
Jake
mirror
said
flipped. I didn't even know.
All I know is
All right.
if we somehow hit this, you know how much I'm going to be putting in the lab for a home run tomorrow. But I'm putting.
He's gonna be in all up in his feels. He's not gonna be able to do any actual work tomorrow. They're just gonna be like, Rob, what have you gotten done today? I got 3 accounts done. Don't you normally have like 30 done? Yeah, I've got issues right now. Sorry.
I'm trying to make what I make for 2 weeks in one day. Leave me alone.
One day, leave me alone. All right, everybody. That wraps up, I think, the segments, unless there's a surprise one, and I don't think there is. So
No, there is.
Let-
Jen's got her.
Oh, there is. Oh, I forgot. Oh, no, it's terrible.
Don't
Terrible
do
of
that.
me. But that's okay. The Sunday six pack, which is AI
Oh.
generated. What do we got today, Chicks Picks Jen?
Well, let me just tell you if I increase everything by 1, it was plus 28.16.
Okay.
So my $5 would be 145. Okay. Sunday six pack. I heard you all say that Otani's on the dead to me list. Is
No,
he
no,
on
no,
the
no,
dead
no,
to me
no,
list?
no,
No, he's not on the dead to me list.
Negative. He's the
Otani's not on the dead to me
he's
list.
the opposite.
He's
of
on the
dead.
do to me list.
Yeah, the do to me list. That's correct.
He's
I
the
will never
do to
say
me
that
list.
list. That's no bueno.
The do
Okay.
to me list.
I'm not going to talk a lot about this slide, but you all heard about Lowe. You've heard about Muncie. Brian Reynolds. These are all 2+ total bases. Brian Reynolds and Lowe
I gotta bet this one.
separately and for a same game parlay. Otani and Muncie
Oh,
separately
you did
and
this
same
one,
game
Zach.
parlay. Caminero and Alvarez, you put them all together. It's 6,031 on DraftKings about 20 minutes ago.
You did it. Did you do them as singles to get the same game parlay? Is that how you did it, or?
Yes. Well, I did singles, and then it offered me singles, same game parlay, and Whopper parlay
Oh boy.
on
By the
DraftKings.
way, on Fanatics, I
No,
got
I'm
this
trouble.
at plus 7,000.
Oh, nice. Yeah, DraftKings, it separates it. It has a whole tab
Yeah.
for same game parlay.
Yeah, that I do know.
So, boys,
that.
what do you think about this? I'm not baseball. I'm golf. I am wearing Blades Brown shirt today, and he is doing really well. He made some record number of consecutive birdies in the game yesterday, the match yesterday. But I'm not betting golf. I don't have time. I'm here because I miss you all. But what do y'all think about the Sunday six
Aw.
pack?
Here, I can give you a few stats. Brandon Lowe's 5 for 17 with 4 extra base hits and 3 home runs. Versus Tyon, Brian Reynolds is 8 for 25 with 3 extra base hits, a home run, and RBI. Shohei, I already said, has 3 home runs versus Muncie. I mean, then Muncie is Petey King has already talked about, is on absolute fire. And then the last 2 are just 2 of the best hitters in all of baseball. So like, that's pretty much all you need to know about this sheet. So the first 4, well, actually 3 of them are the best hitters in baseball, and then the first 4 all have very good pitching matchups as well. So
Yeah, the only one I don't absolutely love is Caminero, but I still like it. Don't get me wrong here.
But if he
The only
hits a
reason
home
why I
run,
don't
then we're
absolutely
golden.
correct.
yeah. So yeah, all he needs is a double. Like,
Yeah,
he doesn't need
I mean,
to
you're
lead the
more
yard.
likely he hits a home run than a double, to be fair, this season. But
Well, the only reason why I don't love it, he's 1 for 9 versus Parker Missick, and and Parker Missick gets a lot of ground balls, which that is Junior Caminero's downfall, is a pitcher that can force ground balls. But he throws one, down the line on a hard liner, and he gets the double that way. So like I still don't hate it. And he could get 2 singles. Like 2 singles are definitely in play if he finds a couple seeing eye singles. So he only has 2 strikeouts and 9 at bats versus him. So it's not Parker Mystic's getting contact from him. They're just not finding holes. Law of averages could say that he gets 2 of them today. So I don't hate it, but that's the reason why you're getting plus money out of Caminero.
Right.
Is because of that. He has 1 single and 9 at bats versus Parker Mystic. So
All right, so Taylor
you'll see
Stone
why I
list,
like
but that's what I'm going with.
I love it. I'm a fan of it. Don't get me wrong.
And if
I just say that's the
anybody
only one that's the only one that truly scares me. If you're gonna
anybody
miss
bet-
one, that's probably the one that's gonna miss.
If anybody
Okay.
bet the 6-pack yesterday for the Saturday 6-pack, you hit because we hit yesterday at plus 650. Would have been more, but one of them got scratched. But we did hit yesterday, so if you bet that yesterday, use your winnings and bet this.
There you go. That's the way to do it. All right. Now we are here for It's Green Itself. This plus sheet is the tabletop, and we're gonna float down now because your boy thought there was another slide because I thought Rob had something, but I guess he put that on his last calls. It's okay. It looks like he's not. He said he'd be back. He's coming. He's going dark for a minute.
There
Oh
you
no,
go.
he's back. He's back. He's back. Everybody. Duke of Slips. He went. Bravo 6 went dark for a minute, but he's back now. Bravo 6, what do you got for your slips today, man?
I got. You might want to call another Bravo 6. I don't know what that means, but it sounds like something I should say because of all these bets. It's yeah. There's a lot. There's a lot on that one slide. A lot of words.
Holy crap!
A lot of S's on there.
Holy
but
crap! He's a crapple.
well, I'll go to the left side, so it's the less chaotic side. The marquee, as already mentioned, and then the has been mentioned Freddie Peralta, which I gotta stop. You know what? Now I'm kind of addicted to Dead to Me lists, and if Freddie Peralta, Mets is me, the verbal use of the word Mets, then he will be on my Dead to Me list with Shota. So shout out to them. And something just fell and scared my dog. And yeah, Emmett Sheehan and Freddie Peralta, plus 232. The numbers, I did the same thing with these guys. I just went back to the beginning of June for their numbers. Peralta, his last 3 starts, I'm just going to go with that because if you dive a little deeper, it gets a little sadder. But his last 3 starts, he's gotten 6 in his last 3 starts. Exactly 6 strikeouts. That's the number I'm looking for. Looking at it right now, and it's 666. Not great, but we're gonna be all right. The Sheehan of it all, he has 6.75 in his last 3 starts, but he's also sprinkled in an 8 between the beginning of June and now. I thought he was going to be one of those. I expected more out of Sheehan, and the last time I said this about a pitcher, I believe it was the Dodger. Sasaki, was it Sasaki who I made fun of, and then he had like an awesome game. So in that sense, Sheehan, you kind of stink, man. So maybe don't stink as much anymore. And then my cards bet, I'm running back because it's been making me money. So it's Walker 2+ hits, runs, RBIs. He had 2 hits in his first 2 at bats, and Andre Palante, I only needed 4. He's been otherworldly for a Cardinals pitcher. He's been great. I don't like this. Just take that away. Kyle Leahy for 4Ks. Can I please talk about Andre Palante first without being interrupted by my own show, by this show?
Well, because you have Leahy there and not Palante. That's the reason why.
I know. I was talking about yesterday's bet.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Yesterday's was the same thing with Walker. He had 2 hits in his first 2 at bats. Palante, I only needed 4 Ks. He had 8 strikeouts and 7. Great game, and he's been awesome.
I got you now. Sorry. Now it's understandable. I think myself and the backstage producer that is not me, like legitimately not me in this case, was wondering that. No, it was not Cookie Monster either.
Well, thank you.
Like I'm legitimately saying it was not me.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. Yeah, Palante yesterday, awesome. Pat in the house, 9-1, just saying. And then home runs, 10 of them. Glad we already talked about Shohei. So yes, you had mentioned the Cookie Monster. PD King had mentioned that I had dropped something in the chat regarding home run droughts, and naturally, I just went all in on that today because why not? And let me bring up said message just for context. Shohei is just I think I forget who was talking about Shohei earlier, but yeah, he's gonna
All of us.
crash. Okay, so Shohei has an 8-game drought. Jackson Chourio 17 games, which just seems like a lot for a player of that caliber. Even I know he's not like a big bopper by any stretch, but like you just think 17 games for like an all-star caliber guy. It's just a lot of games. Jordan Walker, he's in 12-game drought. The home run king has not hit since home run derby king. Excuse me. It was actually cool. The trophy and his dad and stuff were all at the stadium yesterday. Like you can like go take a picture with the trophy. We didn't end up doing that, but it was in the building, which was pretty neat. Mike Trout, 11 games. I know he's not the Trout of old, but he hasn't hit a home run in 11 games, and he's always hurt and all that. But Murakami, he's 13. I might have spelled his name wrong. Did I spell his name wrong? No, I didn't. Cool. He's got a 13-game drought, and I know the All-Star game was kind of in between there too. So this is also more days, not just games. The aforementioned Brandon Lau, however you say his name, 12 games. He's due. Buxton, 12 games as well. And then Schwarber, even though it's only 6 games, that feels like 12 games for Kyle Schwarber. And then the Dinger's Almanac is the last two, is Yordan Alvarez and Valdez each. And Esmerin, I don't know how to pronounce his first name, Esmerin, the Pirates guy. He has 13 home runs, and I feel like he was called up like 2 seconds ago. So shout out to that guy. But yeah, it's a home run day for Poolside. I'm going to root for the long ball. There was only 14 home runs hit yesterday. Oh, that's the fun stat I had, and then I'll stop talking. There have been over 20,000 days of baseball in MLB's modern era. Yesterday was the only one where hitters combined for 250-plus strikeouts and fewer than 15 home runs. There's only 14 home runs yesterday. Crazy. So we're going to see. I think MLB is going to put in a call, and we're going to have balls flying everywhere today. Pause. But anyway. There it goes. Look at it go. That's what I got, guys. I hope
That's a tough scene right there, what you just said. So pay attention to the information on the slide.
What?
It was what was the purpose of that? Was it what I thought?
What?
Someone. Anybody?
What?
Hey, so the Red Sox and Nationals made a trade.
They did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Connolly early.
They traded Conley early
Virginia
for
native.
Curtis
Richmond
Meade.
native. Richmond native, by the way.
Didn't it really go to your high school?
Yes, he went James River.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Connolly early and Vinny Pasquantino. Both. I'm
fun.
trying to figure out which ones I missed. Trout. Did I get Trout? I think I got Trout. All right, so I have Schwarber, I have Trout, I have Walker, I have Alvarez, I have Chourio, I have Buxton, I have Ohtani, I have.
Oh, what is happening? Are you putting together some type of crazy bet?
He's
No,
making a bet.
I'm grabbing all 10, and I'm betting my last money on FanDuel for all of them.
Oh, all right.
So I missed. Who
Cool.
did I miss?
Murakami.
Murakami and Valdez, I think. That's who I miss. Why am I? Yeah. There's Murakami. That's how I missed him.
Also, Chandler
we got the
Simpson.
background music going, by the way.
Chandler Simpson, who's never hit a home run, has a higher slugging percentage than Vladimir Guerrero, which is pretty nuts. Just
There
there.
it is.
I had a couple fun facts.
Wait,
if you guys want any more?
Is it Emerlin Valdez?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
correct.
that how you
Okay.
pronounce his name?
Yeah,
I don't know how
I
to
believe
pronounce
so.
it.
Esmerlin. He hit one on the 20th against the Yankees. So
Esmeralda.
Esmeralda. There's part of me that wants to take Peter Crow Armstrong too, but I'm not going to. Because I'm out of money on FanDuel because I have a bunch of bet on a bunch of random crap. Anyway, that's my, if I need random money, I just throw it on FanDuel. Anyway, next, certainly not least, is the Professor. What's
All
that,
right, so
David?
my strikeout parlay going Braxton Ashcraft 5+ strikeouts. He's hit 5 over the last 6. The Cubs have struck out 13.5 times over the last 3 games. Emmett Sheehan 5+ strikeouts. He's got 5+ strikeouts in 4 straight games. He's faced a team that is averaging 12.33 strikeouts over for per 9 over the last 3 games as well. And then Christopher Sanchez 7+ strikeouts. I dropped him down to 7 for this. He's hit in 3 of his last 4. The Yankees average 9 strikeouts per 9 innings. Got that at +178. Had a boost. Got it to +196. Then my hit run RBI parlay today. I'm going Mustaka Yoshiba I'm pretty sure, or Yoshida. I said Yoshida. Sorry. 2+ hits, runs, RBIs. He is 8 for 15 with 1 home run, 4 extra base hits, and 4 RBIs versus Gausman, and Gausman is absolute garbage. He's allowed 11 earned runs in July to go with 18 hits. He's probably going to have another 4 RBIs and 4 hits today off of Yoshida. And then CJ Abrams, 2+ hits, runs, and RBIs. He's on a 6-game hitting streak with 31 hits, runs, and RBIs over that 6 games, which is wild. It's an average of 5 hits, runs, and RBIs for 6 games straight. Got this at plus 218, and then obviously I got the Brandon Lowe 2+ total bases at plus 100.
All right. Well, I mean, pretty simple tabletop from the professor today. We're
I'm gonna
fans
need y'all
of.
to learn Asian names a whole lot better.
Well, Chris, how about you teach us?
Mustafa Yoshida.
I
did one day. You weren't on the show. Pat
What?
had bet. I can't remember who it was now, and I said it. And Pat's like, "I'm gonna need you to say that again."
All right, I'm gonna need you to say that one more time. I've got a 6-pack of PDs, but I'm doing them in 2 rounds. So I have the first round on the left and the second round on the right. First round, Parker Mystic, 5+ Ks. I already kind of talked about him. He has a great xWOBA versus this Tampa Bay lineup. It is less than 0.2, excuse me. Which, as you know, 350 is the average for xWOBA, and anything underneath 2 is special. And it's in 44 plate appearances, so it's not astronomically low amounts of plate appearances against. So this is like two outings versus this Tampa Bay team. He has a 27.3 K percentage with 12 Ks versus those 44 plate appearances. He's given up 2 walks total and 9 hits. So, and his launch angle average is negative. So that means he's inducing a lot of ground balls, which is always good for a pitcher to induce ground balls. When your average launch angle is underneath 1, that's pretty incredible. Doesn't matter what your if you at least have like 10 plate appearances against. So incredible stuff from Parker Mystic. Give me 5+ and the Guardians to get the win versus the Rays today. I am taking Valdez again. He failed me last time. I don't think he'll fail me again today. He is going up against a roster that he should absolutely dominate in the Royals. He has 79 plate appearances against. The most plate appearances he has is versus Sterling Marte. She has struck him out 5 times in 21 plate appearances. And then Salvador Perez, he's had his way with him as well. 5 Ks and 18 plate appearances. Everything else is less than 10, but there's a decent amount on each of them. And he has a bunch of Ks, 21 Ks versus 79 plate appearances. He has given up 2 homers, one versus the James River product, Vinny Pasquantino, who I don't think will be playing today. And then Salvador Perez has the other one, who just, fun fact, took over the all-time home runs lead by any Kansas City Royal. So there are also 4 other active players that have franchise records for home runs. I will let y'all debate on who those other 4 are while I continue to go. We've already talked about Mezarowski, and the Brewers should get the job done. You have all the round robins and the parlay down there on the bottom on round 1. We're taking round 2 as well. Ashcraft, we've kind of already talked about him, but he should have his way with the Cubs today. So I expect Ashcraft to get the job done and the Pirates to get the win. Max Muncy is the PD of the day, so go ahead and take that. And then Sanchez, 7+ Ks, and the Phillies money line at plus 112. You kind of already hit those. There's the round robins and the parlays down there as well. And I've already given you my massive K parlay, which is kind of my last call. How's everybody feeling about this today?
I feel great.
Okay, anybody want to take a guess on the other 4? By the way, active players with the most home runs for a specific franchise.
Oh, that's a good one.
Salvador Perez just took over the lead for the Kansas City Royals. There are 4 others.
Trout.
Trout is one.
Is the leader like of all time?
Of all time for that franchise.
For that team?
Oh, wow. Oh, man, I might need a minute.
Is one of them a Martinez?
No.
No.
Great guess.
No. I mean, law of averages, solid
Easy.
guess.
A lot of S's.
I will say two of them are no longer playing for the franchise in which they have. the record.
Is Jim Tomei one of them for any of his
No,
teams?
he's not. No. Active players. Active players.
Oh, active.
Jim Tomei not active.
Still playing. Bad on ball.
Still in the league. 2 of them are not playing for the franchise they have the record for, and
I feel like
one
the Mets
is.
guy is currently on the team.
One,
know why.
one might think about that, but I would think an opposite direction.
As in a Yankee.
No. Well, there is a active Yankee that has a record for another team,
Oh,
and the
Goldschmidt.
Mets record is held by someone who's not on that team currently.
I'm confused now.
So there is an active Yankee
Oh, you know
that has
what?
a record for another franchise.
Yeah, I know who it is. It's
Go
John
ahead.
Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton has it for the Marlins.
Oh,
Yeah.
Stan. I hate him. Put him
Oh,
up.
and there's another former Met
It's a former Met who has the record for the Mets.
or is Pete Alonso.
Oh
Alonso
no!
is correct.
Yeah.
Now
That's fine.
you just got to get the 5th one.
Oh man,
I should bet all 5 of these players today. By
is
the
it
way.
a Brewer? It's probably a Brewer.
It is not a Brewer.
Uh,
NL West.
thank you.
You would have. I'll say this: you would have never thought he's there long enough, but he has been.
Arenado?
Not Arenado, no.
Is it the Padres?
It's the Padres. He's actively playing for that team. You would have never thought he was there. Manny Machado is the correct answer.
That's not a lot of
Wow.
home runs. It's like 200.
Yeah, it's not many.
Wow, that's a really good trivia question.
That's crazy that they don't have somebody that has more than like 2 something.
Correct. That's
Wild.
it's the Padres franchise for you.
That's wild.
Let's go ahead to last calls of the day because that wrapped up the totals of that. Poolside's taking the Martingale on Jordan Walker.
Yep.
The Braves
at,
parlay
like-
of Olsen,
Yeah.
Harris, and Baldwin to all homer today. That's wild.
So yeah, it's only happened once this season, back in April. But the Braves do have 18 home runs this month. They have up until the last week they were hitting home runs left and right. And it's the Orioles, so any given day they can give up a ton of home runs. Baz is not terrible, but it is what it is. And the Brandon Lowe already talked about him a million times, so I took him and I had a 30% boost, which is why I got it plus 357. The one thing we didn't put on a slide, nor did we put on the last call, but I'm going to talk about it because me and PD King both did it. Today we are trying something out. Now we
are.
literally bet no run first inning for all 15 games, and round robin did. We just did the 2s. It comes out to 105 bets if you do all the 2s. We just did 10
That's a
cents
lot
on
of
it.
them.
We just did a 10 cents on it. It ends up being 10.50 to bet all of it. I also bet the full parlay of all 15, which is which is like 10 cents to win like $1,600. Let's be clear. Not once this season has a slate of 15 gone no run first inning for every game.
Yeah.
It's been all but 1 4 times. So it's been close. I don't think all of them are going to hit that way, but when I was
That's the reason why I took the 2s, dog.
when I did research over this, it hit. If you look at the whole season as a whole, it hits at the no run first inning hits at like 58% clip. But in the last week, I did the research and it was hitting at like a 70 to 75% clip. So if we get anywhere near 70%, we're making money off of this round robin.
Hey,
And
14%
I do
for
research is because I may or may not go bigger than 10 cents if this hashes out for the 10 cents. I'm gonna try it a few times at this, and if we make money both times, I may go bigger to
Wow.
the point where I'm betting over $100 on this.
Yikes.
So I've got to do the research and put in some $10 here and there to try it out. But we are doing it. Me and Peking both did the 2s. I may or may not have bet the entire parlay on 2 different sites, by the way.
Which one do you get better odds on? Is the question.
You would be surprised, but this one was
Comparable.
Yeah, it was pretty close. Let me look. I can
Comparable. All right. In honor, my last call today will be in honor of that trivia question I just did. I did 2+ hits, runs, RBIs for Pete Alonso, Manny Machado, Mike Trout, and Salvador Perez, as Giancarlo Stanton is on the IL right now.
Salvador Perez has been on fire, by the way.
He has
Actually,
been.
it's a lot more on DraftKings now that I'm looking.
Yeah, I mean that's where I have it round robin. So
It's plus 150,000, I think. No, it's more than that. Just kidding.
So that's where we're at.
I think it's plus.
Jen, you've got Schwarber, Harper, and them parlayed together. That's wild. I'm kind of in on that.
Yeah, no
Thoughts?
research. You know me in baseball. I don't do research. I just go with my gut, and that's my gut.
Fair enough.
If I was
they are
doing the same
playing-
game, honestly, I would go low in Reynolds today. By the way, I did bet that.
Just off the top of your head, CJ, how many times that has to have happened quite a few times since they've been teammates, I remember.
Yeah, it has. And they've gone back to back like 4 times.
Yeah, I
they've
guess.
done it. They've done it twice this year already. And one of them I included Adolis Garcia in, and he hit the top of the wall. That was before he went on the IL 60 day because he's done for the season. But yeah. Just to let you know, Jen, this line has moved and it's down now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, depending on where you place the bet at.
DraftKings.
Yeah, it's down now. Because Harper is 340 now and Schwarber is 183 now.
Okay.
So, go out there and bet responsibly, ladies and gentlemen. But I think that's going to wrap it up for today's show. We'll drop the record. Oh, no, the dead to me list. Jalen
Oh, look.
Duran.
Jackson Churio. That's interesting.
Hey, and look at that. Shoji
look,
Managa.
Managa. That's interesting. Is if this information wasn't just out there for free on your show?
Okay, well, Churio was just added, was he not?
No, he's been on there forever because I added him like 2 months ago.
Well, my only defense of that is that I don't like this slide, so I disregard it. Other than Jim.
You should love it because it would save you a lot of money.
So we're gonna have to make a second one come football.
I'm taking Churio off of that.
We know we're
It's
gonna
on.
put players on there for
Well, no,
football
when
season.
football season comes, we'll take off the baseball and basketball. We'll just go football.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
no,
don't
no.
be football
No.
players.
No. Duran stays.
And Cat stays.
And Cat will stay.
Yeah.
He'll stay.
I got.
I don't care if he won a championship or not. He
Tony
still
Romo.
stays.
Tony Romo is in the news too. We all
I
just
got
did
a
Tony
feeling
Romo.
next basketball season, LeBron will be on that list because that dude's going to average like 6 points a game.
That's not true.
Again,
He'll
I have a
average-
lot to say, but I won't say.
Here, I'll put this on the record. LeBron will average a double-double this year.
I'm going to put on record. I don't think he averages 10.
I'm gonna
points.
put on record
He
that
is
that's a
going to
lie.
He is going to
love
be
this
stop.
so much.
He
He
is
might end
going
up
to
being the sixth man on that team.
I love that.
no, he will not. Caldwell Pope will be because he just signed for the vet minimum. But LeBron will average 11 points and 10 assists this year.
I'm going 9.9 points.
I'm staying out of this conversation.
If
I'm gonna go
I move the
Over under
decimal
he plays
significant figures of 1, that
Okay.
means he averages 10. Just throw that out there.
Go Jalen Brunson.
I think he averages like 15 assists, though.
Yeah, he's going to average a
He's got
metric
so many
ton of
assists.
assists. Correct.
There's a-
That team's going to be insane assist-wise.
Record for assists this is the year.
That's why I think the Sixers are going to be a problem this year, is because LeBron doesn't have to score. He just has to move
It
the
does
ball.
not. To be clear, you probably shouldn't try to score.
He will be as Rudy Gobert is to rebounds and points, he will be that way as assists to points.
I need some Steve Nash coming out of him this year.
It's just how I feel about it. Rudy Gobert, you're always worried about the points. You're never worried about the boards. That's going to wrap it up for today's show. We appreciate everybody dropping in on a Sunday. Go bet responsibly, as we already said. First pitch on the first game is in a little under 20 minutes. So go ahead and make sure you're checking that out. That's on Peacock, no free ads. This has been Just the Bet Slip, so we promise you one thing and one thing only every single day, and that is to bring you the hot tips to help your bet slips. Go responsibly, chase that bag, and allow us to play you out.
Yo, we in the game, talking numbers, stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, you know we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins. Every podcast episode, we bring the heat. Strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.
You better go!